Morning. How are we doing? I say morning, it's 12:26. Afternoon. Or evening, or whatever it is, whatever time you're watching this. Now, I've been tagged by Adam, that's Shockz16. By the way, it's kind of close up, isn't it? Maybe I should be sitting back there. But you get to see my beautiful face, even closer than you ordinarily would. Lucky you. It's a Christmas tag. And like I said, it's by Adam, Shockz16. If you've not heard of Adam's channel before, please check his channel out. I know we always say this. You know, anytime we do a tag response, it's always, oh, check this guy's channel out, it's brilliant, and all the rest of it. But Adam's, he's a really nice guy, and I've known him for probably a couple of years, maybe even a bit longer, to be honest. But I reckon a good couple of years at least. And he's a nice guy, and part of the community, as we always say. Check out his channel. He's a good guy, and I'm sure you'll like his stuff. Anyway, so he's tagged me, and he in turn was tagged by Lukey Wookie. I'm sure you know Luke as well, but if not, check out Adam's video, and then I'm sure he's got a link to Luke's channel. This is going to get complicated. Links everywhere. But yeah, it's a Christmas tag, and there's 5 questions, although the first question isn't a question, but doesn't matter, I let that one pass. And that first question is, show us your Christmas tree and what's underneath it. Well, there we are, it's already there. Underneath it, I guess, just typical presents under the tree. Now, I don't open any on Christmas Eve, but it is a bit of a tradition, I think, in some families. I don't know if it's an American thing or not, but in my wife's kind of family, or obviously before we got married, and my father-in-law, mother-in-law, all the rest of it, they had a bit of a tradition of opening a present, just one, on Christmas Eve. So sometimes she still does that, but I don't do that. For me, it's all about on Christmas Day. Nothing before, nothing after Christmas Day. Although I say nothing after, my mum sent the parcel over here pretty late, so I guess I'll be opening those presents after Christmas, but that aside. Anyway, question number 2, or question rather than question, or whatever I said there. Question number 2, favourite Christmas movie. Now, I know Adam, and I think Dave, Lawn Boys Post 1975, said this as well, or I've heard Dave say this in the past. Die Hard. Now, it's not mine. I don't think that's a Christmas movie. But each to their own. I know it takes place kind of Christmas Eve and all the rest of it, but Christmas movie, come on. To me, I'm a bit old school, I guess, and I think a Christmas movie as a proper kind of feel-good Christmas, spirited movie, such as Santa Claus the movie, 1985, cheesy as hell, but I really like it. I guess nostalgia kicks in there as to why I like it. Home Alone, I think I'd probably have to pick. Although today, what I'm going to pick is Elf, and the reason why, in fact, have I got it? Kind of have. Nice prop. I didn't really mean to do this, but there it is. Blu-ray of Elf, and we watched this yesterday. First time I'd ever seen it. I'd seen bits and pieces over the years. I think it came out in the early part of the millennium, give or take. And yeah, I'd never watched it all, but I watched it all, me and my wife did yesterday. It's the first time I'd seen it in its entirety, and I really liked it. A little bit cheesy, a little bit stupid, of course, in places, but I thought it was pretty good. So seeing as that's fresh in the mind, I'll say Elf, but, every year I'll come up with probably something different. In fact, usually it would be Home Alone. That's a really good movie. Next question. Question number 3. Favourite festive snacks? I reckon I'm going to say, apart from the nibbles, like the biscuits and the crisps and all that kind of stuff, I'd have to say either Quality Street or Rose's. Now, you can kind of get them over here in America, but you do technically, I guess, have to import them, of course. I don't think there's any stores. Or maybe there's some, in California, and I guess, New York, big kind of cities like that. But yeah, it's very hard to get that kind of stuff. And I've been here, what is it, like 5 years maybe? And each Christmas I keep saying to myself, right, I'm going to import some Quality Street or import some Roses, and I never get round to doing it. I nearly did it this year, but I kind of looked at the price and I thought, forget it. And not just that, but I was reading some of the reviews on Amazon, where you can import them from. And people were saying, oh, don't be fooled by the picture because you don't get as many as you used to. I've kind of really cut down the size of the tins. And I'm greedy and I want the big tins, old school. So yeah, favourite festive snacks, I'd say really Quality Street, maybe Roses. And I don't even mind the coffee flavoured sweets as well. That's Quality Street, isn't it? Or is it Roses as well? Can't remember. But yeah, in fact, I can taste it now. I really want some Quality Street. It's really put me in a mood. I have strawberry ones and the toffee ones. And then purple ones as well. Is it like a walnut in the middle? Oh, bloody hell, with like caramel. Oh, Christ. Lovely. Christ. Festive. Keeping it topical. Number 4, favourite game to play at Christmas. I haven't really got one, but there's kind of one I can think of, which is a slight contradiction. Let me explain. It would be, if I had to pick one, Christmas themed anyway, it would be Christmas Nights, which came out for the Sega Saturn. Now, I think that came out, let me see, it probably would have been late 97, wouldn't it? Because I was working at an electronics boutique at that time, like a computer game store. And I remember taking an issue, not stealing, because we were members of staff, we could, like, you know, have one free, taking an issue of the official Sega Saturn magazine. And on this particular issue, it's probably the Christmas issue, I don't know, but it came with a free, in like a little cardboard slipcase, a free game, full game, which was Sega Christmas Nights. And I remember playing it, you know, that Christmas, that month. And so when I think of, like, you know, late 97, or Christmas 97, I kind of think really, one of the things I think of is Christmas Nights. And every now and again, from 1997 onwards, I have played Christmas Nights at Christmas. I'm rubbish at the game, but I kind of like it, because it really does put you in a festive mood. But I haven't played it for years and years and years. In fact, I bought it back recently, but I had to get it sent to the UK because the person wouldn't ship to America. Even though it's like I say, it's like that big, that by that, and it's in a little cardboard little case. He was like, oh no, I can't send over to America. And if I do, it's going to cost like 15 quid, which is around about $20, $22. And I thought, oh, piss off. Joking, Annie, I'm not paying $22 for that, for shipping. So yeah, I'd say Christmas Nights, but apart from that, I haven't really got a specific game. I'll just kind of play anything. You know, whether it's Call of Duty, which isn't really festive, or the likes of Halo, or I don't anything, quite frankly. Doesn't really bother me. So, other than Christmas Nights, I've not really got a specific game that I play at Christmas. And the last question is, I nearly said the last song, but that's part of the question. What is your favourite Christmas song? Well, honestly, you ask me this question every single day or every year, and I'd give you a different answer. Because I love the traditional stuff. You know, even the choirs and all that kind. I love all that kind of, you know, authentic traditional carols. And then I love the stuff like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby. I love all that. But I'm also a massive fan, and I don't care who finds this cheesy. I know it's cheesy. I love the cheesy kind of 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s sort of novelty songs, really. So we're thinking of like Shockz16, Merry Christmas Everybody. I'll be putting a link to that in, check it out, brilliant. Yeah, Cliff Richard, I love all that stuff. Slade, Wizard, what else is there? Wham, oh, so many others. Chris Rea, Driving Home to Christmas? Driving Home for Christmas, I should say, that's a brilliant one, I love that. What else is there? There's some really great ones. Step Into Christmas, Elton John, who doesn't like that? So yeah, I love all them kind of things, but I will say, just for the purpose of giving one answer, I will say Shockz16, Merry Christmas Everybody, just because, or Merry Christmas Everyone, just because it reminds me of being a kid. It must have came out around about 83, 84, so, you know, a lot of kind of nostalgia for that one. So anyway, that's that. That's 5 questions. Well, 4 questions and one kind of order. Show us your Christmas tree. So I'm not going to tag anyone simply because it's so close to Christmas. But if you want to do a response, please do. Do it to Adam's video as well. Please check out his channel. He's a really nice guy, and I'm sure you'll like what you see. So yeah, not going to tag anyone just simply because I don't want to put any pressure on anyone so close to Christmas. Because what is it today? The 22nd? Is it 23rd? I can't remember. I think it's 22nd. Let's have a look. Have a look on my Mac. It's the 22nd. So yeah, if you want to do a response, maybe you've not done a video for a while and you've been out of the loop and maybe you're watching this now and you think, yeah, I'll do one, then please do it, feel free. So that's all for me for now. I am going to do straight away a pickups video. There's only 3, but I want to show them because it's been a while since I've done one. So thank you for watching. Happy Christmas if you don't see the other video, and but you should do. No excuses actually. Watch the next video I do, and in fact watch every one I ever do. Thank you. See you later.